practice. I'm Michelle. If we haven't met before, let's just lie down in Shavasana and find ourselves on the mat. Legs stretched out, lying down flat on your back, arms alongside you, palms facing up. Just find yourself arriving on the mat, ready for practice. Acknowledgement of your body, the presence within the body. Your awareness placed on your breath. The inhalation through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Just relax through the back of the body, the back of the legs. Let the feet naturally relax out to the side. Quick body scan up from the feet, the ankles, over the shins, the knees, the thighs. Just noticing your bottom on the mat, through the torso, the front of the body, and then the back, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the back of the arms. Relaxing through the hands, having the palms face up. Letting the fingers naturally curl wherever they curl to. Relax through the face, the jaw, the neck, the back of the head, side of the head and the top of the head. Let's do an audible sigh here if you feel called to. Or an exhale through the mouth. And then for the rest of the practice, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Placing one hand on the belly, one hand on your chest. Connecting the breath and the movement of the body together. On the inhale, noticing the chest rise and the belly rise as we inhale. And then exhale, noticing the belly sink back down and the chest sink down as you exhale out. Exhale out all any tension. Inhale positivity and life, vibrancy. Just use the exhale to release. Swapping the hands in the other way, so the other hand's on the tummy now and the other hand is on the chest. And just noticing that subtle change of hand placement and what your mind went to. Maybe it went to nothing, maybe it had a thought of thinking, oh, that feels different on that side to that other way. And it's all okay. Releasing the arms down, palms facing up. Inhale to raise the right leg, clasp behind the knee, either under the knee or behind the knee. Inhale, exhale to squeeze the knee towards the right side of the waist. That left leg is somewhat active, it's not just sitting there passively. You can have the toes flexed up to the ceiling. Just do some ankle rotations on the right foot, going in one direction. and going the other way. Scrunching the toes, letting them release out. Scrunch, flick. I hear some little cracks. Exhale to release that out. Just feel that blood rush through as you release out. Inhale, bring the left leg up, pass behind the knee. Keeping the right leg somewhat active, not just passive there. Toes pointing up. Hands under the shin, on the shin. Pulling the left leg in towards the left side of the waist. Inhale, exhale to find that pull a little bit more. Rotating the ankle here on this side. Going the other way. And then some toes, scrunches and squeezes. Flick the toes out, scrunch and squeeze. And then release that leg out. Both legs are long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to bring both knees up. Keep your hands close to the knees there, or you can reach up and get a box grip to hold onto the elbows, keeping the back of the head on the ground. Just doing some movements with the feet, maybe just moving them up and down, and some scrunches again with the toes. Release the legs long, stretch them out. Full body stretch, raise the arms over the top. Point the toes, point the fingers. Inhale, stretch, lengthen. Find as tall as you can go as you're lying down, and then you exhale, sink into the ground. Inhale, point, stretch, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Last one, inhale, point. Stretch, lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, release the arms back down to the side. Bring the feet up close to the bottom. Feet flat on the ground. A little bit wider than the hips, and we're going to windscreen wiper the knees up and down. You can have the hands on the belly. Connecting with the body as it's moving. Inhale to raise the knees up. Exhale to drop them to one side. Inhale, raise the knees up. Exhale to drop to one side. As you drop the knees to the right side, just lifting the right foot up and placing that on top of the left knee to help bring the knee closer to the ground. You can raise the arms out to the side, palms facing down, gazing straight up to the ceiling. Or you can gaze over to the left. Hello. Always place a smile on your face when you're practicing. Releasing up to centre, dropping down to the left. Left foot is on the right knee, and gazing over to the other side. Raising the knees up. Just coming into a happy day at the moment, just to do any organic movements you want to do here before we rock and roll ourselves up to sit. Holding onto the toes, the ankles, the shins, whatever works. And just give giving the body some movements that you feel intuitively led to do. And bring to breathe. And we'll find ourselves coming up to a seat by rocking and rolling. So down a little bit. Rocking and rolling on the spine to wake up the spine. And then coming up to a comfortable seated position. It's time for me to do a little redo of the hair. It's falling out. I might just turn that music down a smidge. I don't know if it's a bit too loud actually for you guys while I'm recording. I hope that's okay. Coming to an easy seat position, whatever you feel called to do, you may want to leave the legs out long and sitting with the legs straight. You might want to fold your legs, cross your legs rather. Oh, I've still got my socks on. I'll take those off. I'm going to sit in Sukhasana. Easy seat position, settling down, finding the sit bones on the mat. Relaxing, breathing. Just close down the eyes for a moment. Place your arms in whatever position feels comfortable. You may want the back of the wrists resting on the knees, the hands clasped or on top of each other, just at the centre. Maybe wanting to hold the knees. Whatever feels right for you in the moment, please do that. Lift up through the spine, give the shoulders a roll back. Close down the eyes. Take this moment to form your sankalpa, your intention for your practice. A positive affirmation that gives you a direction. You may want this sankalpa to be dedicated to yourself, or perhaps someone, something outside of you. I had the same sankalpa for about 6 months, and it was to be present in my body. Bringing the hands to prayer at the chest, thumbs at sternum, sealing in your sankalpa, a slight tilt of the head. Fluttering the eyes open, inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, bring the hands straight down the centre to the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, exhale. Down we go. Inhale, raise the arms up, look up, and then down to centre, sweeping around to the right, lifting up through the chest, gazing around to the back, twisting. Inhale to sweep around to the centre, exhale to find the other side. Inhale to centre, creeping the arms over to the right. Sorry, the hands, the fingers, over to the right on the ground, and a nice lateral stretch on the left side. Inhale and exhale. Keeping both sit bones on the ground. Sweeping the arms up and over to the other side, inching the hands over to the left. Inhale up. Let's just release the legs out, give them a shake, and then just go to the other side, so your non-default leg cross side. Once again, just noticing the difference, just an observation of how it feels a little bit different with the legs crossed the other way. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, back down to centre. Inhale, raise arms up. Exhale, down the midline. And again, inhale, raise, look up. And then exhale, down. Round to the right. Twisting, left hand on the right knee, helping the twist. Around we go. Twists are so nice to do first thing in the morning. Well, they're nice to do anytime, really. Inhale round, exhale round to the other side. Look, they're nice anytime, really. They're nice to do at the end of the day as well. Any yoga is great yoga. And back to centre, inching that right hand down to the ground, inching it over, look up, sweep up the left hand. Keeping the sit bones on the ground, not lifting up, keeping them down. So wherever that is, don't compromise the posture by falling out of the base of the posture. Over to the other side, left hand down. Everything is grounded from the roots. We ground every posture from the ground up, hands to centre to the prayer. Let's swing the legs around and come into a tabletop. Hands are directly under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. And find your static tabletop. The tops of the feet are on the ground. And the gaze is straight down between the hands. This is our static tabletop. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up. Feel the stretch through the throat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, pressing the ground away. Gazing towards the knees, the feet, rounding through the back. Inhale to look up. Exhale to curl and round. Do several of these in your own time. This is a beautiful posture to wake up the body. Exhale through the nose, inhale through the nose. Ensure the hands are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Tops of the feet are on the mat, so your feet aren't like that, they're flat down. And please add any organic movements here that you wish to do. I am almost 3 weeks recovered from my sprained forearm, wrist, from doing handstands with my daughter. Oh man, it was really weird not being able to do some postures because of not being able to put any weight on my arm. It was actually really interesting, actually. Just the observation of what I couldn't do, being injured. Okay, last back down, inhale, look up, exhale, round. Coming back to our static tabletop, left leg forward, 90-90. Put your hands on your hips, put your hands on your hips. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, look up, reach up. Hands to prayer, reach forward, hook around. That elbow on the knee, right elbow on the left knee, outside the left knee. Twisting, palms pressing together, gazing around to the back. the floor, tabletop. Let's just do another cat-cow. Static tabletop, right foot to the front this time. Hands on the hips, just to find yourself there. Hands to prayer, inhale, look up. Hands to prayer, reaching around to the other side. Hooking the left elbow behind the right knee, on the outside of the right knee, palms are facing together, twisting around. Releasing the hands down, bringing the right foot back, tabletop again. Tucking the toes, lifting ourselves into downward dog. Finding your downward dog. It's wider than most people think, the distance between the hands and the feet. Having the hands on the ground, the fingers apart, pressing into the mat. We've got the feet on the mat, the heels are going in the direction of the mat. They may not be down there, they're not down there for me at the moment. Pressing the hands down. Letting the head relax, gazing between the feet, lifting up through the bottom, flattening the spine. There's a sensation of the chest going towards the thighs. The backs of the legs are opening up. You can bend in the knees if you need to. We don't want to compromise and have a rounded spine. We want a nice flat spine. So if you need to bend the legs in order to get that, please do so. You can move the feet up and down, the heels up and down. Just pedal out the feet. Inhale, raise the heels up, and then exhale, sink them down, and then find more depth in the downward dog. Inhale, raise the heels up. Exhale, sink the heels down. That chest is going down towards the thighs, helping you flatten the back. Inching the feet forward. Just coming in a forward fold. Just hang yourself forward. There we go. Just let the head empty. Anchoring in the feet, bending in the knees slightly, and rolling ourselves up very gently, slowly. Don't need blood pressure concerns, just take your time. Rolling up, rolling the shoulders back. Planning to Dasana, mountain pose. Anchoring in through the feet, gliding up again, this time standing up. Just doing a body scan over the toes, ankles, shins, knees. Engaging the thighs, noticing the hips. The rib cage over the hips, roll the shoulders back. Nice length in the neck, crown of the head to the sky. We'll do some body tapping here before we do a couple of rounds of sun salutations for our nice morning flow. And let's go. We'll start at the heart. We always start at the heart space. That's where our thymus gland is. Tapping at the heart. Doing some audible ahs if it works, if you're not waking anyone up or wherever you are. Over the collarbone. Down the centre, between the breasts, down through the tummy. You can tap with your hands, or you can do a light, have a fist and have a light tap from a fist. Sides of the waist, tummy, back up, back to the chest, collarbone, shoulders, coming down to the left arm, down we go, over the hand, lifting up, elbow, forearm, underarm, right, left side of the waist, tummy, back up the centre, heart space, back over to the other side, shoulder, down the arm, hand, up the arm, armpit, right side, karate chop at the groin, left leg, heaps of lymph nodes in our body, heaps at all the joint spaces. So many people are talking about lymph stuff, aren't they? We have phases of all these things. I noticed there's the vagus, and this is all great, like honestly, coming down on the other side. But you see phases, like there was vagus nerve a few years ago, fascia, lymphatic drainage, lymph system, of course the nervous system. Anyway, it's all good, but I do notice different things at times. Coming back up, collarbone, just to your neck. And there's different commentary about the sequence of this. There's a couple of people I love to follow. I'll do a separate video on that and share with people that I like to follow who do lymphatic stuff. There's a few really good people actually, but I'll do a separate video on that. So just give yourself a shake. Let's do some sun sounds, and then we'll finish up because this is supposed to be like a quick 30-minute morning routine to wake you up. Standing at the front of the mat, hands to prayer, at the chest, inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back, drop the knee, lunge. Hands to the floor, left foot back to downward dog. Drop the left knee, bring the right leg forward, lunge. It's a modified sun sail. Hands to the floor in the front, bring the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around to find yourself an upward salute. Hands come down to prayer, down to the chest. Inhale, raise the arms up, look up. Little back bend if it feels nice. Sweep the arms wide, down we go, forward fold. Exhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Forward fold. Left foot back, great big long step, longer than you think. Drop down, lunge. Hands to the floor, right foot back. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot down, left foot forward, lunge. Hands to the floor, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep, look up, come up. Hands to the prayer. Let's go again. Inhale, look up. Sweep the arms around. Come up, lift. Gazing straight down. Down we go, forward fold. Right leg back. Nice big long step, longer than you think. Lunge. Hands to the floor. Bring the left foot back to downward dog. Exhale and out. Lower the left knee, bring the right foot forward to lunge. Hands to the floor, left foot forward, forward fold. Drop it out, empty it out. Inhale, sweep, look up, forward fold. Upward salute. Woo. Hands to prayer. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, left foot back, nice big long step, drop the leg, lunge, Hands to the floor, bring the right foot back, down dog. Exhale it out, chest is going towards the thighs. Lower down, right knee down, the left foot forward, lunge. Hands to the floor, bring the right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, swing, look up, raise up. Hands to prayer. Just gather yourself here for a moment. Stepping wide. We'll find ourselves in a wide-legged stance, nice and wide. Hands at the hips. And then hinging forward into a wide-legged tabletop. The hands are out in front at this point. And then we're going to lower down, the head coming down, hands coming in towards the centre of the mat. And just let the head dangle. Let's reach over to the right side. Holding on to the right ankle with the left hand. Coming in close to the leg as close as possible. Inching our way around to the centre. Just steady yourself again. Before you go to the other side, right hand on the left ankle. And then around to the centre. Inching the hands forward to a wide-legged tabletop. And then bringing your hands to your hips, engaging your tummy to come up to stand. Roll the shoulders back. And coming down into Shavasana. For a moment, releasing the arms long, palms facing up, let the legs relax out. Reach your right arm up, bending the right leg, and just roll over onto the right side for a moment before you find yourself coming back up. Just take a minute or a few moments here, rather, before we find ourselves coming up into an easy seat position. This is just a quick 30-minute flow to do in the morning. Even 30 minutes is, it's a fair chunk of the morning, I get it. Like the minutes are crucial in the morning. So 30 minutes is a long time. So well done. Just bring your hands back to the position that you had them in, the easy seat position at the beginning of the practice. Wherever they were, with the elbows bent, with the hands in the centre, with the wrists resting on top of the back of the wrist, resting on top of the knees. Just bringing them back to that same spot. Using your breath to find your hands in prayer. Bring your attention back to your Sankalpa, your intention that you had 30 minutes ago. On the inhale, look up, raise the arms up, looking up, hands coming down to center, exhale. Inhale, raise the arms up, look up. Exhale. Inhale, raise arms, look up. Exhale. Thank you for practicing today. I look forward to seeing you another time. a wonderful day. Blessings in all directions. See you next time. Thank you.